Hi friends, my name is Kim. Welcome back to Healing Place Cottage. Welcome to my kitchen. I'm so happy to have you with me today. Today we're going to make a treat and we are going to make pizza. Only we are going to make pizza using the carb counter tortillas. I made this one other time and when I was doing keto, and I really enjoyed it. So I am going to give it a try again. So I'm going to make two. These are zero net carb tortillas. So to give you the nutrition facts, they have 20 calories, a half a gram of fat. They do have 5 carbohydrates, but they have 5 grams of dietary fibers. So that means that they have zero net carbs according to the package. So what I'm going to do, I have my oven preheated to 400 and I'm putting them on a cookie sheet. I have put tinfoil on my cookie sheet because it just makes it easier to clean up. So I'm going to go ahead and put some sauce on. I like to put a little sauce on when I put the tortillas in the oven, and then if I need a little bit more sauce afterward, I'll put a little bit more sauce on. I don't use a ton of sauce, as you can see. I'm not big into, when I order pizza, I order it with light sauce. So I'm going to go ahead and just put these two tortillas in the oven for just a couple of minutes. I'm going to let them not really crisp up, but to cook up a little bit. And while that is happening, I'm going to cut some onion. I like on my pizza, when I make homemade pizza, my oven's ready. When I make homemade pizza, I like it with onion and ground beef. So you could put whatever you want on yours. You could put pepperoni, you could put black olives, green olives, you could put peppers. Absolutely anything you want on your pizza, you could put on your pizza, because what we're really doing is just making this almost like pizza in a bowl, but with on the tortilla, so that we have somewhat of a crust, but without the carbohydrates of an actual crust. So that should be plenty of onion for my two tortillas. And as I have mentioned with you before, I am an avid canner, and I have canned ground beef. I've canned taco meat. I've canned bulgogi meat made out of, we made that recipe once together where we took ground beef and made bulgogi. So this is just ground beef, and we're going to use that with our onions. And we're going to go ahead and put our ingredients in the Very Well Fit nutrition calculator. So I'm going to put onion and ground beef, and spaghetti, no, what is this, pizza sauce, and mozzarella cheese, and I'm not certain that they will have the carb counter tortillas. So since we know the nutrition elements, we'll go ahead and calculate this way. So I'm going to do, we'll do just one. And for our onion, I'm going to say this is about 1/3 of a cup. And for our ground beef, we probably are going to only use 1/2 cup. Well, they don't have a cup measurement, so they have ounces. So how many ounces do you think are in 1/2 cup? I'm going to go with 3 ounces. Nope, it's not 3 ounces. Because that makes it 557 calories. So I'm going to go with 1. Much better. Pizza sauce, that looks about right. Mozzarella cheese, let's go with you want to say 1/2 cup? 1/2 cup. All right. And then we know we have 20 calories to add because our tortillas, each individual tortilla has 20 calories, and we're doing 1 serving. So one of these mini pizzas, we're doing okay. One of these mini pizzas will have 278 calories, 8 grams of fat, 84 milligrams of cholesterol, 17 grams of carbohydrate, but 3 grams of fiber. So that brings us down to a net carbs of 14, and protein at 32 grams, which seems, well, I guess we have the cheese, we have 1/2 cup of cheese, and we have 1/2 cup of beef. So that makes sense. So that is simple, and I wanted to do this together. I do this before I calculate our recipes, but before I make our recipes, or before we're on video together. But I wanted to do this just so you could see how simple it is to actually run through that. So let's take a look at our crusts. They look good. I'm going to add just a little bit more of the sauce because we said we were using more sauce, and even though I don't like a ton of sauce, I like a little bit more than what's on here. Go. We're going to add our onion. So we're actually using less ingredients than what I had calculated. I overestimated how much we would be using, and that's okay because it's better to overestimate than to underestimate. What do you like on your pizza? You like hamburger and an onion. We made pizza quite a bit growing up. We just used those packets of, I think it's Martha White or Chef Boyardee or something. We used those crust packets where you just add water. And now we're going to add our mozzarella cheese. We're going to put this back in the oven, and I'm going to check it at about 4 or 5 minutes. Okay, our pizza is done. You can see it looks good. It smells delicious. So I'm going to cut into it. Hopefully it's not too hot. It tastes like pizza. So it does not taste like thick crust, or it doesn't taste like a pan pizza. But when you're craving pizza, this is the answer. It's very, very good, and it is very satisfying. So I think that we have an absolute winner. We've already discussed our nutrition facts, so you could, if you were going to eat this for your dinner, eat both of these pizzas and still be within the 45 grams of carbohydrates that we try to stay under, because those carbohydrates are not coming from the bread itself. It's coming, and I may have overestimated on the spaghetti sauce. So remember that too. The carbohydrates might be lower based on how much spaghetti sauce you use. But if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up or a like. Please subscribe to my channel on YouTube. It really does help people find me when they look for diabetic friendly recipes, especially recipes that anyone can enjoy, and this is one of those recipes. You can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. I post videos every Tuesday and Friday night at 5 p.m. Eastern, always diabetic friendly, often low carb, slow cooker, instant pot, vegetarian, and gluten free. I really enjoyed our time together tonight, friends, and I look forward to cooking with you again soon. Take care.